All right, so got my results in from the weekend, and turns out I did pretty good. So 11th overall with a 22-point handicap after Saturday, which was the slalom. And the handicap uses some complicated logarithm to figure out what your handicap is based off pace setters, who are basically the fastest people in the race. So 22 handicap, so lower is better. It's like golf, lower is better. So 22 is good. I qualified. Yay. Sunday, felt really good on the first run, the giant slalom. Came down well, and I came in 8th. So I wanted to get top 10. I got top 10. I was 8th place in the first run of giant slalom. I thought it was going to be a low 20s race, at least that's what I predicted on the last video, and yeah, it was 23, so kind of what I thought it was going to be. Second run, just not there. I was all over the place. My inside hand was grinding the snow. I got back in my tails. I kicked all over the place. I was shooting spray, so I didn't figure out where I was. My second run, giant slalom, my 4th run overall was just dumpster fire, so yeah, forget it. So 3 out of 4 runs, did pretty good. My handicap for the first giant slalom was a 16. So I dropped from a 22 to a 16, and that should put me somewhere in flight 1 or flight 2 for our next race in 2 weeks at Beech Mountain. So that was really good stuff. So I have a qualifying time. I was able to qualify in a heat. So now I'm going to be racing for actual team points and individual points, which is really cool. I haven't done it in a while. Those are all the positives. One negative, my knee just completely went to junk yesterday. It got so bad when I took off my skis, I couldn't even push down on my heel piece to click into my binding. It hurt too much to put that much pressure on my knee. But absolutely no excuses. If you get into a start gate, you're there to race, you're there to win. So absolutely no excuses for it. I'm not going to use that as an excuse ever. I was in the start gate. I wanted to win. I wanted to put down the best time I could. And honestly, when you're skiing, you don't feel it. You don't feel it when you're skiing. You feel it when you're done and all the adrenaline wears off. Like, oh yeah, now I remember, that kind of hurts. But overall, it was a good weekend. Happy to help out the club. I want to thank Bousquet Race Team, Rick Latimer, Bob Geller, Steve McDermott, Pam, Heather, Elmar, all you guys, because apparently you ingrained in me a muscle memory, because it came right back to me, and I was able to rip through the course pretty well for an old guy. So looking forward to a couple weeks going out to Beech Mountain. Apparently it's going to be a longer course. I looked up some of the archived races because now I'm a dork and a nerd. It looks like the slalom is going to be about 38 seconds. Giant slalom is probably going to be close to 30 seconds, a little faster. Division 2, which is the slower division, they actually race on a completely separate slope. So I should be bumped up to the little steeper slope. I've never skied beach, so I don't know what it's like. I don't know what they mean by steep. We'll see. So goals were accomplished. I qualified. I got 4 runs in, didn't crash. Got a top 10 finish. Qualified well. And I had a lot of fun. I gotta be honest, I had a lot of fun. Thank my dad for literally mailing me his old skis. They're 8 years old, and he put them in a box and he sent them down to me. So thanks, Dad. Your atomics worked out fine. It's an all-mountain ski, but I don't really care. I guess the only thing I could use now are maybe some shin guards, so I don't have to keep cracking on my knees on the gates. Other than that, it's fine. I do have some welts and bruises on my forearms from cross-blocking. I was trying to save my shins and knees the best I could, so I had the cross-block going on pretty good in the slalom. I don't know if you guys were able to pick that up in the video I posted earlier, but I can take a couple forearm bruises, but can't take the knees. It just hurts too much. So back to racing, and we'll see you in a couple weeks from Beech Mountain. Take care.